This car was called a mistake. Too stripped. Too harsh. Too expensive for a BMW. Critics said it wasn't worth it. They said it lost the comfort that made the M4 usable. They said it was just a lighter version with less practicality. No rear seats. Less sound insulation. More focus on the track than the road. And before most people ever drove it, they had already judged it. But here's what they never understood. The BMW M4 CSL was never built to please everyone. It was built to remind you what driving is supposed to feel like. From the front, it doesn't look like a normal M4. It looks sharper. More focused. The oversized kidney grille remains, but here it feels purposeful, feeding air into the engine and cooling systems. The headlights glow with a distinct yellow tint, inspired by GT racing, giving the car an aggressive, track-ready identity. Carbon fiber elements stretch across the front splitter and vents, reducing weight while improving aerodynamics. Nothing feels unnecessary. Everything feels intentional. Move to the side, and the changes become even more obvious. The stance is lower, more planted, with lightweight forged wheels filling the arches perfectly. Subtle carbon fiber details run along the body, while the absence of rear seats contributes to weight reduction. The proportions remain familiar, but the attitude is completely different. This isn't a daily driver pretending to be sporty. It's a track machine adapted for the road. Step inside, and you immediately understand the sacrifice. The rear seats are gone, replaced by a lightweight storage area. Up front, carbon bucket seats hold you tightly in place, aggressive and uncompromising. Alcantara dominates the interior, replacing heavier materials while increasing grip. The steering wheel feels thick and deliberate in your hands, centered around driving focus. There's less comfort, less distraction, more connection. Press the start button. The inline-six comes to life with a sharper, more aggressive tone. It doesn't roar like a V8, but it doesn't need to. There's a precision to the sound, a tightness that hints at what's coming. Under the hood sits a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged inline-six, producing 543 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque, making it the most powerful production M4 ever built. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission, tuned for aggressive, rapid shifts. The result is immediate. 0 to 100 km/h in around 3.7 seconds. But the real story isn't acceleration. It's control. The chassis feels lighter, sharper, more responsive. With weight reduced by over 100 kilograms compared to the standard M4, every input feels more direct. The suspension is firmer, noticeably firmer, designed for track precision rather than daily comfort. And then you find a corner. Turn in. The front end grips instantly. The steering communicates every detail of the road surface. There's no softness here, no filter between you and the asphalt. Push harder. The rear begins to rotate, predictable but alive. You balance the throttle, feeling the car adjust beneath you. It doesn't correct your mistakes. It demands that you do. Modern performance cars often isolate you from the experience. The M4 CSL does the opposite. It pulls you deeper into it. At the rear, the design reinforces its purpose. A subtle carbon fiber ducktail spoiler sits integrated into the trunk, increasing downforce without adding unnecessary weight. The taillights remain sleek and modern, while the aggressive rear diffuser manages airflow underneath the car. Quad exhaust outlets sit prominently, delivering a sharp, mechanical soundtrack as you push through the rev range. This isn't artificial sound. It's mechanical intent. Production was strictly limited, with only around 1,000 units worldwide, making the M4 CSL an instant collector's car. It launched with a price tag of around $140,000, positioning it far above the standard M4, and right in the territory of serious performance machines. But this car was never about value. It was about purpose. The BMW M4 CSL doesn't try to be comfortable. It doesn't try to be practical. And it definitely doesn't try to appeal to everyone. It exists for drivers who understand what less weight, more focus, and sharper response truly mean. Call it extreme. Call it overpriced. Call it too much for the road. But once you feel the way it turns, the way it communicates, the way it demands your full attention, you stop criticizing it. You start understanding it. Because when the M4 CSL hits full throttle, the only thing louder than the engine is your heartbeat. If cars like this remind you what driving should feel like, hit that like button. And if you believe lightweight performance still matters, tell me in the comments. Subscribe, because the next machine we explore might push the limits even further.